Good afternoon. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. If powder prophet Joel Gratz were a bet man, he would bet big on big snow this weekend.
This is a lucky break for us. There's just going to be a stripe of intense snow that falls right over central and northern Colorado.
Gratz and his team at Open Snow are calling double digits for Summit late tomorrow through late Saturday. He'd also bet big on early next week for snowmaking.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday looks like around-the-clock snowmaking.
Local ski club athletes have been making the most of warm October with preseason dryland. Research shows it keeps them skiing longer and harder.
The main reason we're doing this is for injury prevention and to get strong and hopefully better at our respective sports.
That was Team Summit's Human Performance Director, Jack Farrell. He recommends preseason conditioning for any skier and rider, and always start your ski day with this.
Stretch, lots of food, lots of water. I think those things definitely go overlooked sometimes.
Team Summit should be back on snow at Copper as soon as this weekend. Still no opening day announcements yet for the rest of us. We will let you know as soon as we know. Tomorrow in Breckenridge is the annual Colorado Snow and Avalanche Workshop. Hundreds of snow safety pros are talking about the latest in snow science. There will also be giveaways and happy hour with Fat Tire. Everyone is welcome tomorrow at the Riverwalk in Breck. Sign up through the Colorado Avalanche Information Center website. Disappointment again for another longtime Frisco local ruled out of affordable housing in his own town.
This covenant is neither fair nor equitable, and it is unfairly benefits an extremely limited number of individuals.
That was Marcus Miller. He works for the town of Silverthorne, which means he does not meet the in-town work requirement for most Frisco housing.
I believe the unintended consequences are in fact a less inclusive community that is also less affordable.
Other towns are shying away from this in-town requirement. Silverthorne Smith Ranch is open to almost anyone who lives and works in Summit. Smith Ranch is also completely sold out. Salaries are the biggest chunk of Summit School District's $63 million budget, and most employees recently got raises. But teacher turnover remains high. So what else can be done? Career educator and first-time school board candidate Gail Westerberg says, respect teacher time.
It's exacerbated by the number of topics, the increase in the amount of assessments, the time that takes away from direct instruction.
First-time candidate Lee Sargent says, trim the administration.
You need to reduce those areas of what I'm going to call the fluff right now and focus on those areas where you're going to get those results. So employing more teachers so you actually decrease the size of the class.
School board hopeful Vanessa Agee says, housing.
They do have some property. I think they should look at partnerships with local government and housing nonprofits.
Returning candidate Danielle Surrett also says housing. But
they're already spreading themselves thin. So if they get into the housing game, are they going to be able to take on that?
The district itself has called teacher housing a top priority. Local fire danger is low today, still with no fire restrictions. In sports, the Avalanche play the Penguins today at 5. And in local sports, today on the warm-up from my furnished in Frisco and Kremling, it's goal-setting season for Team Summit skiers. First up, defending Nationals champ Jevin Palmquist.
My goals are to beat my older brother and then win U18 Nationals and make the U.S. ski team.
Next, FIS alpine skier Abby Snook.
Dropping my FIS points. I've been working on that the past few years as well, and that's the overall goal, just try to get the lowest points.
Mogul skier Chase has goals above the moguls.
I want to try to do a full to a cork, which is a lot.
And one more mogul skier, Annabella Agee.
I would hope to compete in 3 or 4 FIS comps this year and get some FIS points because last year I wasn't allowed to. Too young.
This has been the warm-up with local ski racers. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.